What do the words Feuerstein Instrumental Enrichment, or FIE, mean to you? Probably not much, yet. But to educators familiar with the philosophy, FIE means success.
Every kid comes to your classroom with a set of strengths and weaknesses, and a lot of these weaknesses are never addressed, right? It's not content material necessarily. It's a flaw in their approach and the way that they get their thinking done.
5 years ago, Texans Can CEO Richard Marquez introduced this innovative teaching method to his schools across the state. He saw it as a way to reach struggling students who had fallen through the cracks.
Before FIE, a lot of students were frustrated, upset. They basically would do what I call checking out. If you gave them a task that involved them having to think beyond A plus B, they would almost have what I would call a fit.
I see students don't feel overwhelmed with the challenges. One of the great things about FIE is it breaks down thinking into concrete steps.
So FIE takes the approach of systematically breaking down where is the kid making errors at, and how can we address that to make him find confidence and move forward, not only in this particular realm, but in all of the subjects.
The Feuerstein Method originated in Israel, where it has seen phenomenal success. But this is all new to American educators used to teaching the 3 R's.
You go in very skeptical, you're telling yourself, is this really going to work? Is this just another fad?
Initially, when I did the training, at first I said, not another professional development. We'd rather walk on nails than sit in a professional development.
I go into the FIE training as open-minded as I could, and I come out with something that kind of blew my mind because it is different than anything I've experienced in my education. It's just a type of thinking that you don't always consider.
Many of the students attending Texans Can Academies have experienced profound trauma in their young lives. In many cases, they are not English proficient, or they struggle with self-esteem issues. Traditional teaching methods are not enough. FIE is the perfect tool to get through to these kids at any age, at any academic level. Even students in gifted programs see improvement using FIE.
Now with FIE, the students think, what is the problem that I need to solve? What tools or techniques do I need to solve the problem? And the students are bridging their own gaps. The students are able to effectively think, work together, and solve a problem. Even if they have never been taught a concept, they don't give up before trying now.
It's made problems that seemed overwhelming to a lot of students. Those problems now seem like they're things they can tackle and overcome. It's remarkable, it's night and day.
It puts the teacher back into the learning process as a mediator. No longer a board lecture, but now they're mediating between the goal and the student. But I'm just going to guide you through. I'm not going to tell you, you're going to discover it.
Every child can learn, and every child deserves a shot at a great education. The FIE philosophy offers a patient, nurturing, problem-solving approach to processing information. Students can learn how to learn. At Texans Can Academies, students are still learning algebra. They are still immersed in reading and writing. They're still studying the American Revolution. That part hasn't changed. What has changed is their ability to be confident learners, critical thinkers, and citizens of the world.
I think that FIE is a class that students can look to as a change of pace for the day, and as a result, they prefer to go to that class, right? It's a fun kind of class period.
And as soon as the kids find out that they're offering FIE, they run to their advisor, they run to the principals, and they say, can I please get in the FIE class? I want to be in that class.
So the difference about FIE then is that FIE is approaching the students on an individual basis, that every student has their own sets of flaws that can be addressed and can be fixed, right? And it's nothing to do with the content. It has everything to do with their critical thinking skills, with their ability to become problem solvers and therefore become confident students. That translates to the other subjects. That makes a kid successful later in life because he has the confidence in himself that, hey, if I approach something that I don't know what to do, I can solve this. This is just a problem. In a way, it's like a puzzle that I can solve.
Give it a shot. Try it out. Go through and be willing to learn something new.
It is the best thing that has happened to me as an educator.